Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so let's start off by saying please do not judge me. I have not adulted today. I talked to my team looking this way and I figured, what the hey? You know, I'm a mom and I haven't started my day yet and I'm still in my PJs, but I can do that. But I can do that. See, I'm still in my PJs. And it's all good. It's all good. Right? All you moms can relate. I even thought about putting a filter on this and I'm just like, you know what? Nope. Not going to use any filters today. Hello. As you're coming on, say hi so I can see if I see any comments. Yes, guys, I'm still in my PJs. I have not adulted today, but it's okay. Hello, hello. Okay, so I wanted to jump on here because I have so much to talk to you guys about. It is cray cray. Right? You're in your PJs too? Who else is in their PJs? If you get on here and you're in your PJs, let me know. Nothing to be ashamed about. No shame in my game. I get to do that. I have that liner, that tattoo liner that I got. So I get to wake up in the morning and kind of just be like, this is my Walmart face. Like, it's like when you want to still go to Walmart or to go to Target and you don't want to put on makeup. So that's my Walmart face. Anyway, yay, you're in your PJs. Okay, so let me tell you some stuff about Vegas and what I've got to bring home with me because, guys, I have these bath bombs in my hand, but not everybody has them yet. So we actually were lucky enough that when we went to Vegas, we got to get some, and I did buy 4. So I went a little nuts. I bought 4, but I'm going to start off by showing you those, and I want to talk to you about Vegas. It was so much fun, but me too for another 2 hours. Hey. Okay, so this is what the bath box looks like. So it has the cutest package ever, has this little sleeve on it. It talks about the kit on the side of it. It lets you know that they are 5-ounce bath bombs. Guys, these bombs are huge. They're the size of a baseball. I'm not even kidding you. Oh my gosh, they are. Let's put it this way. We went to lunch after we bought these. We were sitting at the restaurant table and Brandon opened the box up and immediately the whole table just stopped because it smelled so good. Like we had just walked into a spa. It was amazing. Okay, but I have mine open. So let me show you like what comes with it. This is what you're gonna see when you open it up. So you open it up and you are going to have all the bath bombs in there along with these little cards that tell you all the ingredients in each one of the bath bombs and what each one of them does, okay? I'm going to hold up one of the bath bombs so you can see how big they are, but it's literally the size of a baseball, okay? So what I was even thinking about this after Ashlyn took her bath with the whole lavender one, I was like, hold up, I could probably break one of these into pieces, like into a couple pieces and have her use that because honestly, you don't really even need to use a whole one. Although I will tell you this because I'm going to tell you about the ingredients. So each one of these has 10 milligrams of CBD in them. Aren't they huge? And oh my gosh, I can't even stress to you how good this smells, guys. I can't even tell you. But so they are huge, okay? But each one of them has 10 milligrams of CBD oil and 100 milligrams of hemp seed oil, okay? So as you know that both of them are amazing for skin, okay? But not only that, but what I'm hearing so far from the people who have tried them that went to the meeting with me, they said that if they have like achy joints and stuff, it was actually helping them with their achy joints. So I was like, I didn't even think about that. I was thinking more skin, you know what I mean? So anyway, so this is obviously the lavender. It's calming and soothing. So this is the one that Ashlyn took before she went to bed. So Ashlyn sleepwalks, sleep talks, anything you can think of. She scares the shit out of us. I'm not even kidding you. There's days that she goes upstairs and I'm laughing. I'm so mean. She goes upstairs and the boys will be like, Mom, because she'll stand over them and look at them with her eyes completely open, but she's sleeping, and she starts laughing. She's like giggling while she's staring at them. And they'll be like, Mom, come get Ashlyn. And we have to literally like carry her off into the bed because she doesn't know what's going on. It's like creepy. It's really creepy. So anyway, she was out like a light with this. And then in the morning, I hear her reading off like these cards to my mom. And apparently my mom like asked her like, why are you up so like bright and smiley or whatever? And so she goes, oh, Mom, it's Grandma, it's these bath bombs that Mom brought me home. And she was like, they are awesome. You want to feel me? I also feel really good. Feel me, Grandma. I'm like laughing. And then she started reading off like all the benefits of CBD, which I was dying. So it's my little like saleswoman there, my girl. So anyway, so that's lavender. Then they have lemongrass. Again, like guys, you can literally break these in half and still use them. Like I guess it would be breaking the CBD in half though, because they are 10 milligrams. But this is lemongrass. This one smells really good too. But this one is supposed to be for uplifting and balancing. And so I was laughing to Ashlyn because I told her, I was like, oh, this one's an uplifting one. She was like, oh, I have to take that one in the morning and the purple one at night. She already has her plans, okay? This is my ultimate favorite. This one smells like you could literally bathe in this and you smell so good that you would never even have to spray any perfume on you. Like it smells that damn good. It's the sea salt one. That one's supposed to be refreshing and revitalizing for tired muscles and dry, rough skin. But I'll tell you this, I would use this every single day. This one smells so, so clean. I don't know if you guys like that smell of like, whenever I buy fresheners or like air scents and stuff, I buy it so that it's like that like sea breeze smell or like that really clean smell, like the like laundry ones. You know how they have like fresh linen and stuff like that? Like those are always the scents I love because I love that clean, fresh smell. That's what this is. It smells so good. Okay, and then we have citrus, which is cleansing and detoxifying. And that's the citrus one. Smells really, really good too. All of them do. But antioxidant punch to tone your skin and reduce the appearance of fine lines, leaving you bright and refreshed from head to toe. That's what it says about these. But again, 10 milligrams of CBD in each one of these, 100 milligrams of hemp oil, hemp seed oil. And as you can see, they're huge. So you could literally cut them in half if you wanted to. But what I'm thinking is how awesome these are going to be for like Mother's Day gifts. And even if you wanted to get it for like your daughter, let's say for Easter, because of like how the presentation is and all the colors in the box is so darn cute. I love it. And I can also buy these and just take each one out and put them like as stocking stuffers for Christmases or give them as a gift, whatever it may be. But this is how it looks when you first get it. It's so freaking cute. I can't even. I'm so excited. If any of you guys want to know, right? Well, if you think about it, so the Lush Bombs that I buy are anywhere from $8 to $10, the Lush Bombs. And they don't have CBD in them. These all have essential oils, 100% essential oils in them as well. So I am like so pumped, guys, because my new house, okay, so I haven't used it yet. Only Ash has because she loves to take a bath here. Our new house that we're buying, I have a big tub, big soaker tub. So I'm so excited to use it for that. So Ashlyn's just used those 2 so far. But anyway, so if you are interested at all in those bath bombs, guys, message me, let me know, send me a message, send me a text, and let me know. I will hook you up and tell you how you can order those. They are going to sell fast because they're brand new, okay? But, hey, you're using a bomb today. Which one are you going to use, Deb? Tell me which one you're going to use. Now I want to talk a little bit about Vegas. So we just went to Vegas, and it was one of those, like, spur-of-the-moment trips, right? So a great friend of mine who is on my team, Lauren, was going to speak. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this. And I'm like, yes, you are. Your besties are going to be there with you. So it's going to be fine. And I'm cracking up because I'm like talking to her about how fine she's going to be on stage. And she freaking rocked it. Like she went on there and blew everyone away. She did so well. And yet I'm the one that was so nervous because I had no clue that this was going to happen. But while we were there, yes, the citrus helps with fine lines. See, I'm squirrel a little bit. Okay. So while we were there, we're sitting there and we're listening. They had called up all the speakers that they had planned to bring for the leadership. Okay. So they had like a leadership panel and they're sitting there and everybody goes up to the stage and there's one seat left. And Brandon, my husband, looks over at me and he's like, babe, Jenna just looked straight at you. You're going up there. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Be quiet. And here I'm thinking in my head that I have not taken my CBD. We just went to lunch and my husband drank 2 beers. And while we're at lunch, I didn't even drink. Like, I was like, no, you know, I just don't feel like drinking. So I sat there and I was drinking my soda. So I didn't even like get relaxed or anything, right? So I'm sitting there and all of a sudden, you know, they're like, so we think that Shanna Hunter should come up here since she is about to hit 500K and she's rocking this business. And I'm like, my eyes got like this big and I'm like, oh my gosh. So there's something that you guys should know about me. And that is that I can talk on a live till I'm blue in the face. I can tell you guys, like, I'm so confident in everything that I do on here. It's because I am looking at absolutely nobody through the screen and I'm just like, I don't care. I'm just gonna be myself and let it out, you know? And when I'm looking out on a sea of faces, I legitly just go, it's like my mind goes blank and I can't even think, right? So I stood up and I walked up to the stage and Jenna hands me the microphone first and I look at her, I'm like, oh really, you're gonna do this to me? Like I'm gonna be first now on top of this? And she's like, sorry, I know it's a little late notice. So, you know, I got up there and I started to tell my story, but I was so nervous because I legitly, like I said, I hadn't even taken my CBD. I didn't, you know, I didn't loosen up a little bit or anything like that. And I started to tell my story and I thought I was going to break down when I was telling it because you know me, I'm always crying. But for some reason, I didn't. I kind of held that part back. But you ever like go through a whole thing and then like when you get off stage, you're like, I should have said this, dang it. And that's how I felt about it because I just was so like, you know, like a deer in headlights. But yeah, there was so much that I wanted to say. But what I thought was really, really interesting was that, you know, we were going down the panel and, you know, Jenna had asked us a question about what we think, you know, made the most success in our business. And a lot of people just down the line, I felt like silly because down the line, they were all like, you know, oh, you know, we're all in this for money. We should be, you know, this is, you know, it's duplicatable. That's what makes us so successful and blah, blah. And here I am. And I'm like, well, the only word that comes to my mind is culture. Culture. And our team has so much culture. And we have risen to the top because I've always taught my team that if, you know, there's many reasons why people join this business. It's not just for money because there's people that join this business for health reasons, for, you know, yes, money is always there. We obviously, if we're starting a business, we need that. We need money. We need it to pay off bills, student loans, take vacations, whatever it is that we want to do. But some people join this business because of their health benefits or friendships. And I know that sounds so crazy and so silly, but the reason why I wanted to bring that up on stage was because I think it's relatable. I think that there's a lot of people out there that just like, they need something, you know, they need something in their lives. Like, I know for a fact when I joined one of my previous businesses, it was like this simple. This is what made me join them. Okay. And I tell this story all the time to my team. So they're going to be like, oh, here she goes again. But anyway, you know, I watched this video. So I had been buying from this person for a while. And I never thought about joining the business until one day she went on her convention and she took all these pictures of this big convention and her and all her friends. And she went into this big like shop, this big warehouse area, and she started shopping. Like they were letting her buy all the stuff. And I'm like, this is so cool. I was like, I want to do that. Like, I want to make friends like that. I want to travel like that. I want to go shopping in a warehouse like that. And, you know, I think that a huge reason that I felt that way was because, guys, I was a nurse and I was working full time doing nursing. So the money wasn't so forefront to me. Yes, I did need it. I definitely did need it. But I also needed something else as a mom. And, you know, I spent all my time either working in the ER or at home with my kids and my husband. And I felt like I just didn't have that bond with somebody where I could just be myself or have a friend or go out there and start creating relationships. And so some people just join because they need something. There's something missing in their lives, you know? And that doesn't mean that they're not going to be your next runner, because look, that's me. I mean, I joined that business when I saw that video. And so I pushed to my team, like, create friendships, find out who's in your area, join, you know, get together, take pictures, learn from each other, you know, like boost each other up, be each other's cheerleader, because that is huge. When you do things like that and you post about them, there's lots of people out there that are just like me that feel like they just need something. They don't exactly know what it is, but they know that, like, besides work, besides being a mom, they need to find what they enjoy. What else is there past that point? And so I think one of the huge things that has caused our team to have great success is our culture. You know, we're always pushing to have these in-person meetings and to go to all the events and do extra things like take trips and go on cruises. And while it sounds like it's a bunch of things that you're just doing for fun, yes, but we're still working. We're still working and having fun at the same time and developing friendships that I have never, ever, I would never. I mean, I have two great friends now because of joining this business that I would never have met otherwise. Like we would never have met. I feel like I know so many people online now that I've done this and I've done some lives and everything and gotten to know some people on Facebook, that I have Facebook friends that are like best friends, okay? So it's just, to me, having that culture and bringing people in that just needed something else in their life. And then when they join, guys, doesn't mean they're not going to be a runner, doesn't mean they're not going to just be as red. They're just going to have a why. They're going to have a why behind them to make them want this, you know? And so that's something huge that we always talk about in our team. We talk about our why. We talk about our families. We talk about the friendships. We have a culture that is set up for success. And so that is why I picked that to talk about. And at the end, I felt a little silly because everybody was kind of talking about, you know, money and, you know, that, you know, the things that they did for success. And I talked about that in duplication, because another thing that we do have with our team is very simple steps. Like, do this, do this, do this. Let's not confuse things. Let's just do these things. Do the things. What's my favorite saying? Do all the things, right? You do these 3 steps and you're golden. Like, that's it. And so when you keep it nice and simple like that, you have time to focus on the friendships and meeting up and doing all those other things that create a culture of a family. You know, we're definitely like a close-knit team, and I love that. And I attribute that to my success. This team is so friendly and open to help each other. I have never seen this before. Yes, like I feel like not even just me. It's like if I have to take a trip for a while, I don't have to feel scared, because I know that I have leaders on our team that jump on and will just like go right in to help anybody. They'll lend a hand to help anybody. And so I feel like that's a huge part of our success, because people see that. People see that. People see that they're not just a number, that, you know, they're coming into a family, and that's what we're like. So when I got asked about what that was for me, I said culture. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. And that's the reason why I attribute my success to that, as well as duplication, because we don't use any fancy systems. We didn't go and buy any other lead pages. We have it all from the company. Like Jenna and Josh have it there for us, you know, like we don't have to do all that. Okay. And when it really comes down to it, guys, I just want to like end by saying this, is that you are all responsible for your own success. I'm responsible for mine. You're responsible for yours. Every single person is responsible for their own success. So if you come into this business with the right mindset and understand, you know, that you need to want this. You have to dig deep and find out what it is that makes you, you know, want to move forward. What pushes you? What motivates you? What inspires you? You have to figure that out about yourself, okay? Because I can't run your business. One of our leaders can't run your business. Nobody can run your business but you. So if you come into this with the right mindset and say, hey, I want the friendships. I want the money too. I want the freedom of time too. You can have it all. You can have it all, okay? But you have to go into this knowing that nothing gets handed to you. This isn't a money tree. That's what I hate when people come on here and they say, make tons of money with me, join my team, it's so easy. I'm going to tell you that if you just join my team, all you have to do is sign up and you're going to make tons of money. That's wrong, okay? If you come into the team with a mindset of, okay, I'm going to dig deep. Why do I want to join this? What is it that I am missing? Why do I want to do this? Okay. Every single time that it gets hard, because it's going to get hard. It's going to get hard. Okay. Because it's not easy. It's just like if you go to work, right? You go to work at your job that you have to clock in. How many times do you come home and complain, right? It's not easy. It's not. Okay. But I will tell you what. When you do take a hold of yourself and you do set your mind right and you know why you're doing this, every single day you have to grow, you have to learn, you have to, you know, think about what you want and go get it, okay? Every single day I take 15 minutes in the morning, I wake up, the lights are off, and I just sit there with myself and I think about everything. And I just, you know, if you want to call it meditate, you know, everybody's meditation is different. So I sit there and I just kind of relax and keep to myself because I know what my day is about to be like. I have kids. I have to drive them to school. I have to pick them up from school. Life happens every single day. And if you don't take that time out for yourself, then literally you're going to lose yourself. Like literally, you will just give up on everything because you'll just feel so overwhelmed. So you need that time for yourself. But it's not easy. It's not easy. It's a roller coaster ride, right? But I will tell you this. I don't have to answer to a boss. I don't have to drive and waste my miles to go to work and be away from my kids. If my kids have an activity, I know I'm there. I don't have to worry about, oh, tomorrow I got to get up at 6 a.m. so I can't, you know, go see my family, or I can't go to this family function. I have freedom of time. I have financial freedom, and I get to do it from my phone. I get to do it from my phone. I can take a vacation and not worry about whether my boss is going to give it to me off, or not worry about whether I'm going to have some extra PTO time so that, oh God, I hope it covers everything because I might not make enough. Okay. And somebody said it best. Actually, while I was at the convention or the roadshow, they explained network marketing like this. And I was like, that is awesome. I'm going to freaking use that with everybody. Okay. So some people have a stigma against network marketing, right? They have this like stigma about what I do. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I had friends delete me, block me, people from nursing that I was nurses with that just couldn't understand what I was doing. But which I think is crazy because this is like the new thing, guys. Like everybody has like this side business doing Arbonne, doing nails. Everybody has this side business now, everywhere you look. But anyway, so he put it this way, like, so you guys, right? You all shop at, let's say, I'm going to say one of the stores that's big. Let's say like Target, okay? So when Target first started, everyone watched commercials about Target, right? Like, how did we come to know Target? How did we come to know, any store? Let's say American Eagle. Let's say Lush. Let's say any of the stores that we go visit, right? Advertising. That's how we know about it. That's how we know about any movie that comes out. Advertising, right? We see this billboard. We watch this commercial. There's commercials in the middle of Super Bowl, right? Word of mouth. And also commercials, billboards, all this, okay? So think of how much those companies have to pay for that. They have a whole team that does it, right? A whole sales team, advertising team. They pay tons of money to put out commercials, put it on billboards, put it on the sides of buses, all those things to advertise, okay? All network marketing is, but you guys don't see anything wrong with that, right? You'll watch a commercial. You watch the Super Bowl just for commercials, right? You have absolutely no problems watching any of those, looking at a billboard, watching a commercial, hearing about it from somebody, right? You have no problems doing that. But then when it comes to network marketing, that's exactly what we do. We're the advertisers. So instead of the company paying all this money for commercials, having a team, hiring a whole team that has to do the advertising, going to newspapers and trying to put ads in or doing any of that, okay? All they do is they pay us to advertise for them, okay? They send it out to you. They do all the legwork, all the hiring, all the mailing. They do everything. All we have to do is share about it. That's all we do. We tell our stories and we share about it, right? But God forbid, you guys will soak up that commercial, but you'll click on one of ours and be like, oh, that's a scam. That's a pyramid scheme. It's a scam. And you'll come right off of our page. It kills me because all we are human beings that are spreading word of mouth stories to let you know how amazing these products are. Just like your friend just told you about an awesome movie or about an awesome mascara she just bought, right? And you guys soaked that in. You guys loved on that, right? You're like, oh, well, I'm going to Sephora because on the commercial, it showed this girl putting on this red lipstick and she looked hot. And then my friend just told me that this lipstick was thebomb.com, so I'm going to go. But you guys soak that all in and you love on that. But the moment that you see somebody talking about a product and they are maybe a single mom, an at-home mom, a full-time working mom that just needs some extra cash, right? You guys are quick to swipe off them and say, oh, they are a scheme, they're a pyramid scheme, I'm leaving, right? So when I had that in my face, I said, oh my gosh, like that is so true, right? Guys, look at Girl Scout cookies, right? You're not watching commercials. You're not seeing, all these ads for Girl Scout cookies. Your kids are going out there and spreading the love so that somebody will buy their cookies and help support the group that is giving them some extracurricular activities, some knowledge and all that, right? So the stigma needs to be broken because your daughter or your son sells Girl Scout cookies, right? Or Scout cookies or whatever, they're selling all their stuff, right? To support something that you believe in, right? And they do it all by word of mouth. But nobody's kicking no Girl Scout out from their door, right? Okay, that's what direct sales does. We get paid to share our stories, and that's why it's so important that you love what you sell. Because if you don't love what you sell, you're never going to sell it. Okay, nobody's ever going to believe you or care what you have to say if you don't love it. Okay, but when somebody can see how passionate you are about it, about something that you love, and it's just like sharing to somebody about this mascara in Sephora that you guys are so willing to go run out and pay instead of buying from one of these moms who are sharing that their mascara is beautiful, but you're going to believe that because you saw it on TV, because you saw the commercial on TV, right? You'd rather believe that than believe your friend who comes on here and shares her story because you feel that it's a direct sales company. Oh my gosh. Horrible, horrible, right? So just let that simmer a little bit. Think about that. Cookies that used to cost half a box, people are still buying double the price. Right, exactly. But God forbid somebody is in direct sales, right? Like, I'm just going to take that right off my screen right now because this is a scam. It's such a scam. You know, it kills me. It kills me. So literally, guys, they do all the legwork. They hire all the people. They send out all your product. We don't have to do any of that. We don't carry any product. We do nothing except share our story with people. That's it. That's it. So we're your commercial where you guys see it on TV and think, oh my God, I got to buy this. Look at this. She says, oh, whoever it is, it might be like some sexy girl who's putting on some lipstick and you decide, oh my God, she looks so good in that. And she's a famous movie star. So let me go run out and buy that. Right. But we're doing the advertising, guys. We're your commercial now. Working 9 to 5. Yes, it kills me. It kills me. So you'd rather listen to a boss. That's what you'd rather do. Or you'd rather actually get a job in marketing. That's another thing that kills me. You'd rather actually go get a job in marketing and have to go to all these places to ask to have your ads put in newspapers, you know, find places that are going to spread the word, all this kind of stuff, and clock in and out and talk to a boss and listen to your boss and be away from your family and your kids. You're doing the exact same job. Exact same job, except we're doing it from home, from our phone, from our computer. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here because it's long again. Just like I told you, I can talk. I don't know why when I get on that stage I can't talk. I look at people looking at me and I'm like, oh my God, if they just weren't looking at me, they'd only know. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. Have a wonderful day, guys. And just know that if you are interested at all in what I do, you can send me a message. I am going to help you. You have to want it. Have to want it. You have to want to put all of your effort into it. But if you do, man, your life will change. Your life will change. All right. Okay, guys, have a good day.